Pressing play in and remember we're skipping. We're not skipping. We're letting it play through so that the timer matches everything. So in 3, 2, 1. Oh, the music. It's so fluttery.
It's the whimsy of it, you know?
Look, houses. Home.
Are they truly home and already?
That seems quick.
Assuming direct control.
We're locked into an autopilot landing sequence.
I wasn't expecting to be home so quickly.
God, that ship is cool. I just love that design.
I would like to build that in Lego. This is Nathan.
Hello?
Just popping in to wish you and all of the lovely people in the chat good day. Hope you're all enjoying Skeleton Crew. Right on, Jaybird.
What was that?
Dude, did they like go back in time? I don't know. It's either... I don't think this is Nathan.
Sequence. Come on, baby. Onto the ship, baby. Come onto the ship. Don't make me count.
Whatever happened.
This is another one of the
it
jewels.
happened a long time ago.
Right?
Unless
It's like a society built the same way as At-Aten.
Tell me this isn't a story. He's saying this isn't At-Aten. Fern, it looks exactly like it.
It's like another
It
vault.
does look exactly like home.
Yeah.
But Kim said there were other hidden planets like ours that were all destroyed. So maybe this is another planet co-founded with At-Aten.
Thief! We got a dirty thief on board. It's Darth. Can't say I remember no At-Aten.
What? There's something in there.
That's an automatic response built in.
If I can jog your memory.
What do you sense, KB?
Who's that? Ow!
Are you here about the great work?
Who are you?
We are Toik.
For the last time, who are you?
Is this like a kids club type of?
What?
Yeah, Wim's gonna learn real quick that like
Enemy patrol.
it's not fun, so much fun to cosplay someone else's oppression. You know what I mean?
Lost Boys. Hey, VGC. Yeah. That's what I was trying to think
Yeah.
of. A selfie stick in Star Wars. I can see the video now. Trad Federation ships. That looks like a Trade Federation tank. Okay, I need that helmet too.
I can take you somewhere safe. Follow me, quick and quiet.
She's got that Destiny 2 slide.
Train with my warriors.
Child
And we will
soldiers.
decide if you are ready to brave the fallen sanctum.
We're not afraid.
Very good.
They're gonna play the Hidden Temple game. So the 9 were definitely colonies.
Anything look familiar?
Yes.
So the
Yes, there was a tower.
well, I'm thinking now that
What am
they
I
weren't
supposed to
all
remember?
destroyed, but at
Remind you of
right? Because this is another
Treasure.
world.
I know.
Neil's gonna be the marksman. He's like, I know. One shot.
Where are we going?
You grabbing him by the trunk.
Here's what I wanted to show you.
Okay. I'm just saying, she you know, she's looking at her brother.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's so weird to have planets that are so far removed from one another,
We never
but
have to fight.
not be vaults.
For anything.
Not have like a physical
We have always had to fight just to survive.
isolation. I don't know how I thought that was a good idea.
I see you train with spirit, my boy.
Creepy old man. I don't like
Now,
you. Go
you
away.
will prove your potential. Captain Fern and her crew will honor us by leading us into battle.
What? Very
But we
gracious.
trained all afternoon.
No thanks. Us?
I think they used kids because the Hatan soldiers probably won't shoot the kids.
Khan!
I don't know. I'm being...
I mean, you're being very hopeful.
Yeah.
How are we gonna
But when they met Jad, they also said, what flag do you fly? So it doesn't seem like they're... We don't know anything about the other.
friend?
Very well.
Is he cheating on Runa already?
Okay, at least we know he's not using them as purely fodder. Otherwise, he wouldn't allow his daughter to go.
Yeah. No, I think Jad. It's Jad. Okay, what did he do?
He did something to build up their trust.
I think he traded the ship. No, they would need that. I mean, what use are they really?
It's their version of the supervisor's tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were gonna get some
Say I remember no
answers.
at-atting.
We know. Come on, 33.
Tahiti is a one magical place.
This is as far as I go.
I actually never
You're not coming?
considered that we would
I
get
must return to aid my father.
the info I thought of through another adventure with them.
My world could use some kindness.
Neil.
Look at his kind eyes. I just want to hug him.
Come on. Move your trunk.
Let's go, Neil. Damn, he has that anime
Look at
curl
the-
afterwards.
Right? The hero shot. She's just showing off there. By the way, when I was younger, I'd do the same thing. All right. Hopefully, we're gonna see artwork just like before.
Not much here.
If I'm correct, the thing on the top is an
It
Oculus.
says at A2.
At A2.
And these are galactic coordinates.
I mean, you have the other coordinates, right? You triangulate.
Off.
33. Where's at N?
Can't say I remember no at-atting.
What are you doing? You remember everything about at N.
It's like talking to ChatGPT.
Hero shot, the hero music.
I love that camera.
Neil? Neil? He fainted.
Okay. So what they just did is what I thought was going to happen, except we didn't get it on at Atten, which is a very creative way of doing things.
Yeah. So I mean, it makes sense, but I'm curious if all the plants are working on the same project or if they each had a specific hand in different projects. And I also wonder if this entire conflict that's happening on at Akron was caused by that pirate crew.
Caused by the pirate crew, or caused by some sort of schism that happened between the people trying to protect what that project was and the people that found out what that project was and was now no longer going to go along with it. But this also confirmed another thing, is that what Kim told them was there were 9 jewels of the Old Republic and they were all destroyed but at Aten. And that's the legend that the pirates go off of, which is, I suppose, what the legend that was perpetuated by Smee's old captain, who told them to destroy everything about at Aten in that room.
Yeah.
But since they're on at Akron, it seems that at least that planet still exists.
Did like the pirates show up on the planet, march on that tower to find the coordinates and kill whoever's in charge, and then no one else knew what to do after that? Also, there was no droids running around on this planet
That's true.
that we saw. So a lot of things are probably run by like a centralized droid brain or something like that. And if that got taken out, then that would throw a whole monkey wrench in the hierarchy of the people, and how like this planet may have just gone through a very much Lord of the Flies type situation.
Which is interesting, because if we take what we know about AT-AT, is that everything is run by droids. So did the schism happen when they got rid of the droids and found out what was happening, and there was like two schools of thought of where they should go after the fact? Like, where should their society like prioritize how they live? Or is there actually no droids here, and that's what makes it different?
Does this feel like a filler episode? No, definitely not. I mean, I did predict what I wanted to see happen, because ultimately we hadn't built the correct amount of trust with DYAD that we needed to. So that's what I was expecting to happen from this, is to do a lot of trust building so that the kids are truly feel he's part of the crew. And it's going to make it hurt so much when he betrays them. But no, definitely didn't feel like a filler episode. We also got, closer to the planet than we ever did before. We learned, why they were on that. They were on AT-AT to begin with, and how they got there. And of course, in the ship in the very first episode, we saw two people who had killed each other, and those were probably the last two remaining human members of the crew.
We only have 5 of the planets: at A2, at Akron, at Ariza, at Aravan, at Akota. And I'm wondering. Well, of course, they all start with at, but they also, whether for alliteration purposes or something, all start with an A. I feel it. Listen, that sounds like a pirate crew, right?
What's up, Legacy of Naboo?
Captain A2, Akron, Arisa, Aravan, Akota. I feel like there was an original crew that found these planets during the Old Republic, when they were uncharted, and found 9 different like resource rich planets, and they all like became like rulers of these planets. And throughout time, the legend kind of was passed down through the generations of pirates, and the surviving one is AT-AT. Since these guys have been at war or something like that, AT-AT is the last remaining one that is untouched.
Yeah, that's still doing the great work.
Very, very interesting. Maybe like a Fallout Vault. When the truth was discovered, society just collapsed. That's what I'm thinking.
Or
sure.
maybe they maybe they accomplished their work and there was literally nothing for them. The people were essentially cattle for them. The people were cogs in a machine, and once they finished what they needed, they're like, all right, we're done here.
Yeah, that also lines up with the fact that like it's so decrepit, not from war, right? There's overgrowth. There's signs of neglect in terms of upkeep. Doesn't look like this tower was, destroyed by
like bombs or
fighting.
like major warfare. Although, they did have a fat gun on the roof of that building.
That's true.
I will bet you any amount of money that this uprising that's happening, it's going to start on AT-AT. I think Neil's dad is going to try to run things up the ladder and find out that there's nothing up there. We have a very much Wizard of Oz type of situation going on, and that's going to start some conflict. And so what'll end up happening somehow is, Neil's going to need to pull out that gun. He's the only person that knows that it exists. So I'm curious what the catalyst is. It'll probably be the enemy pirates finding out and coming down to get him, and he whips out that fatty gun and shoots him out of the sky.
This show just keeps on giving me what I want, and I'm not going to fault it in any way for doing that. It's just finding very, very creative ways to curtail how I lay it out, but still arrive at the same destination.
Yeah.